Okay, let's go over 10 questions for official SAT study. A dairy farmer uses a storage silo that is in the shape of right circular cylinder. Well, we have not above, but we have it right here. If the volume of the silo is 72 pi cubic yards, the volume, is 72 pi cubic yards. What is the diameter of the base of the cylinder in the yards? So diameter is going to be the line that goes through center, right? Which means radius times 2. That will be your diameter, D. All right, to solve it, we know that V, volume for cylinder, is equal the area of the bottom, which is circle, and the area of circle is pi r squared, right? And multiply by height. The height is 8, so I put h. So from here, volume is 72 pi is equal pi r squared multiplied by 8, right? Because h is equal 8. Let me add this 8. Yards. Thank God we have all same measurements, otherwise we had to convert yards into something else, let's say feet or whatever. All right, so from here, since we need diameter, and diameter is equal 2 times radius, so if I find radius from here, I can easily find diameter, yes? So radius squared is equal 72 pi divided by 8 pi. So this pi is gone with this pi, and 72 divided by 8 is going to be 9. Yes? If radius squared is 9, hence radius is equal 3, correct? And the diameter will be equal to radius, which is going to be 6 yards. And that is our answer. All right, moving to second question. So, what do we have? We have graph, and we need to find which one function that described in ABCD is equivalent to this description of this graph. So I know that, so what is interesting we have, it's this one is below 15, so let's assume it's a 16 minus negative 16, and this is shifted by positive 1, which means it's going to be, since it's a shift on the x, horizontal shifting, positive 1, that means it has to be written minus 1, right? X minus 1, correct? And from what I see, this is the only x minus 1 we see, and vertex is at the positive 1 and negative 16. So the answer is going to be D. Right? Okay. I looked at the shift of x plus 1, which means reality it's supposed to be minus 1. And it's shifted down on y by negative 16. Shift by y, it's going to be directly negative. If it's positive, then it will go positive. Okay, next is a word problem. Katerina is the botanist studying for the production of pears of 2 types of pear trees. She noticed that type A produces produce 20% more pairs. Let me see. More pairs than type B. And I'll pick a little bit thicker. 1 second. Let me fix it. Pairs. Then type B 3 did. Based on Katerina's observation, if type A produces 144 pairs, okay, I dictated through Siri and it's mistyped. Pairs. How many pairs did the type B3s produce? So let me read one more time since I was correcting. Katerina is a botanist studying the production of the pairs of two types of pear trees. She noticed that type A produced 20% more. So if type A produce X amount of pairs, right? Then type B, okay, then B produces X amount of pairs, right? And type A produces by 20% more. So X plus 0.2X, right? So whatever pairs have, plus this 20% more, 0.2X. Based on Katarina's observation, if type A produces 144 pairs, how many pairs did the type B trees produce? Okay, 144 pairs is produced by type A, which means we can write down X plus 0.2X is equal 144. So from here, we have 1.2x is equal 144, right? X is equal 144 divided by 1.2, and that's equal 120. And this is for type B. Since it doesn't ask for type A, how many, then we are not going to calculate. It's asking only for B, and B is going to be 120. And we are done. Next question. Question number 4. Which of the following is an equation of a circle in the xy plane with center 0, 4 and radius with endpoint 4, 3rd and 5? Okay, the equation of the circle can be written as x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal r squared, where h and r, h and k are our coordinate of the center of the circle, and r is the radius. Coordinate of the center of the circle, and r is radius, right? Okay. Since the coordinate of the center is, we have 0, 4, it's right here, center, zero, 4. Here is also made mistake. Okay, 0, 4. Then what we are going to get, it's going to be x squared plus y minus 4 squared, and that is equal r squared. Yes, because the main formula is here. Formula for the circle is equal r squared. All right. So what is the radius? Radius of the circle is the distance from the center. Use your imagination, or let me make real circle. There we go. So the radius of the circle is the distance from the center to end point, right? Okay, so our center is 0, 4. End point 4 over 3, 5. So, and that is the distance. So by distance, the formula, we are going to get 4 over 3. That's my x, right? Instead of x, I'm plugging 4 over 3, right? Squared. Plus, y is my 5, y minus 4. I'm just plugging here. Squared. And that is going to be equal. 4 over 3 squared is going to be 16 over 9 plus 1. So it's going to be 1 and 16 over 9. So if I convert into mixed fraction, or even convert into improper fraction, 1 times 9 is 9 plus 26 is going to be 25 over 9. And keep in mind, so since here it is r squared, so this is also squared, r squared. So from here I can rewrite x squared plus y minus 4 squared equal 25 over 9, since we already have our r squared, right? Okay. And that is going to be our equation that expresses the given circle. And the answer is going to be A. Okay? Moving to question number 5. The angles shown here are acute. And sine alpha is equal cosine beta. Okay? If alpha is equal 4k minus 22 and beta is equal 6k minus 13, what is the value of k? Okay, so let's start solving this problem. Since both angles are acute and sine alpha is equal cosine beta, right? Then from the complementary angle property of sines and cosine, that says alpha plus beta is equal 90 degrees, if a complementary angle property. And why they are complementary? Because sine alpha is equal cosine beta. So then alpha plus beta is equal 90 degrees. So from here, my alpha is equal 4k minus 22 plus beta is equal 6k minus 13, and that is equal 90. Okay? So from here, combining like terms, 10k minus 35 is equal 90. And from here, 10k is equal 125 and k is equal 12.5. So what is going to be the answer? It's going to be C. Okay? Moving to next question, question number 9. All right. The sum of three numbers is 855. One of the numbers, x, is 50% more than the sum of other two numbers. So, first of all, sum of all three numbers, x plus y plus z, is equal 855. One of the numbers, x, is 50% more than sum of the other numbers. So sum of the other numbers is y plus z, right? And then plus 50% of that sum, which is 0.5 times y plus z. Okay? Okay, let's make a system of equations. So x plus y plus z is equal 855. Why we are doing creating system of equation? Because if you have more than one variables and we have all three, then we need system of equation to solve it. And from here, x is equal 1.5, since because those are like terms, right? Here is 0.5 of y plus z. Here is 1 of y plus z. So it's going to be 1.5 of y plus z. So from here, we can solve for replace y plus z, right? So because this way we will get rid of two variables and we'll end up with equation with one variable. So y plus z is equal x over 1.5. So this is from here we found. And we're gonna plug in this one. So it's gonna be, instead of, it's gonna be x plus, and then instead of y plus z, I'm plugging x over 1.5. And that is going to be equal 855. So bringing to common denominator, it's gonna be 1.5x plus x is equal 1282.5. So from here, 2.5x is equal 1282.5, and x is equal 1282.5, 2.5, and this is equal 513. Okay, so we practically found the value of x, which is 513. All right, and moving to the last one, the function f that has 5 distinct zeros. Okay, which of the following could represent a complete graph of f in the xy plane? Since it says keyword here, 5 distinct zeros. When we have 5 zeros, that means 5 intercepts, right? Where y is equal 0. Those are x-intercepts. Let's see how many the zeros we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bingo. So it's going to be D, 5 intercepts. Okay? All right. Hopefully that was interesting. And I'll see you next time. Yes, more importantly, first try to solve it on your own. And only then open the solution. Okay? Okie dokie. See you in next video.